your working out has been really paying off, dude. You look buff.
Hey, you've been working out?
Yeah, dude. And you look
So
good,
here's the
you?
kicker. Here's the kicker. Hold on. I've been
I think
dieting.
You look good.
I've been dieting a lot.
Same, brother.
I've been dieting a lot.
I wasn't gonna say all your. I'm just saying you look good, man. You just look good.
You do look good.
I'm down weight. I'm down like 5 pounds.
I'm
From
proud of you.
a month
I'll
ago or
still beat
something.
the shit out of you, but I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'll definitely kick your chest in, but hey, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
wait,
I'll
what is
definitely
that?
stomp your ass. I'll definitely stomp your ass out, but like, you know, I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
These are the compliments I live for, chap.
of course.
Yeah, no, I'll wring your fucking neck, but I'm proud of you, dude. You look good.
Don't you ever fucking forget it either. But
I do not look,
Yeah, you gotta
chat.
walk
I'm
the fucking
dieting.
out when you're around me. You look good, dude.
I will
Yeah.
beat your motherfucking ass.
I will
Yeah, you ever
beat
talk
the
back
shit
to
out of
me,
you
it's
and leave
fucking-
you on a
it's on
curbside,
site.
but like,
Yeah,
damn.
hit me first. Watch what happens.
Yeah, you ever talk shit to me, it's on site, but
Exactly, bro.
you know what I mean? I appreciate you. You look
Don't
good.
talk to me or my son ever again, bastard.
Yeah, just because you get buff doesn't mean I won't beat your ass, but go ahead.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you look
we
good.
we
I'm
cooking
gonna read your
ass,
Discord
bro.
DM.
Oh my god.
Oh, did you DM me?
Chat, I'm dieting. I'm zigzagging. Okay. Here's this. I read this. Chat.
His dieting is going pretty well.
Chat. I read this. Okay. If you eat, like, if you're doing really good on a diet, but like you're doing, because I'm doing like extreme, like I was eating like 1,000, like extreme to me. I was eating like 1,000 calories a day for like a week, right? And
The bare
if
minimum.
you're like extreming it, is what I'm. It's not actually extreming because Matt extremed it. Matt ate like 500. But if you're extreming it, and you do that for too long, your body's metabolism will adjust. Which means if you ever start eating food again, your body will try to hang on to all that shit. Okay. So I'm trying to offset the. You know, I don't want my body to adjust. So one day every now and again, I just got to throw in a fucking 4,000 calorie monster day, and it's like, whoa, all right.
Does that mean I can eat Taco Bell right now? Because I really want Taco Bell.
We're not gonna balance
Look.
metabolism.
Look, Cinna, treat yourself to some Taco Bell.
Oh shit! All right.
Treat
Now you
yourself.
speak. Now you speak in my
I
language.
want you to know I was also doing good. Like, I've been working out since December because I feel like it'll just like help me out like mentally wise, and it has been. It's been nice. I'm down since beginning of December. I'm down 25 pounds. So it's
Cinna-
been a fun time.
Sorry to cut you off. So in the chat says you had a cheat day already.
Huh?
So in the chat
was
said
my cheat
Mouse
day?
said you had she had a cheat day already. Is this true?
What was my cheat day already?
Nah, don't listen to chat, Cinna. Go get you that Taco Bell.
What was it?
Thunder, I want you to know, I definitely on Wednesday ruined all, well, not all the progress, but a lot of the progress I had this week because I was doing good. You know me, I love me my sports. The trade deadline was Wednesday, and I got super fucking nervous.
I saw that whole thing unfold. Yeah. I saw your timeline. I thought the Nets won the trade, but then you were really happy. So I'm like, fuck it, let's go.
Because all they got was a player that, you know, doesn't know how to play offense, an aging guard that shoots the ball, and a center that Embiid cooks all the time.
Right,
and
but
2 first-round picks that are in the high 20s.
Didn't
that
you
don't
get a
need-
player that doesn't like playing? Or am I misreading
But
this?
he always wanted to play for Philly. He didn't
Okay,
want to play in
okay.
Brooklyn. But
Wait a minute. Mao, I think, is referencing the fact that I got McDonald's for a cheat day, which one, I not only did not eat that, I literally had to do a McDonald's, like the menu hack taste test, because chat said, yes, let's order it. That is not on me, and you are not about to and also, that was over a week ago. I'm good.
Yeah, like that's a week. Like, Cinna, don't look. Don't look at them. Look at me. Treat yourself. Go ahead and order that Taco Bell.
Go ahead and drop what you want from Taco Bell. It's on me.
Look at
Y'all,
that. Just
I got you.
kidding.
Just
Go ahead
drop
and get that Baja Blast.
Yeah, go
But-
get yourself a little Baja Blast, chat. What you want?
I definitely on Wednesday went to the gym, was working and all that, and got so nervous from all the trade news that I definitely knocked down 40 nuggets from McDonald's.
I am.
I just started nervously eating.
Taco Bell ain't hurt
The
nobody.
moment-
That's a lie. It hurts me every time I eat it.
It definitely does.
How many-
Taco Bell doesn't mess my stomach up.
How many calories do you have to
you
watch
meant
when
the
you...
You just have
Lemon
weak
cake?
stomachs.
Oh no.
You're a monster.
Oh,
no.
no.
Did you just say
Yeah.
lemon cake? What are you talking about?
Baja's right.
What?
Earlier on Tuesday, I hit 30K, so I bought a lemon cake
Oh, Cinna.
because Mao and Baja are right, and I would like to apologize.
Oh,
It was a small cupcake. And I got it for myself because I was like, man, dude, I wanted one.
Nah, but
They're
Cinna, that
right.
doesn't count. That was a different reason.
It was such a good lemon cupcake, dude. It was
Yeah.
so yummy.
If you didn't know, lemon helps burn stomach fat. So
It's a
if
it's a
anything-
cupcake. It can't fuck you up that bad, surely.
Yeah, it's just that you acting like you ate like a whole like giant pound cake of it. It was just a little cupcake. Go ahead and treat yourself.
My
to it.
cheat days, I drink 14 beers, so that's like,
Oh, good heavens!
you know.
Here's what you
Yeah.
do, Cinna. Whatever you're gonna order from Taco Bell, get half. Get like a quesadilla and a Baja Blast and call it a day.
Yeah.
Somebody
Something
said,
like that. You can
what
still
my
get Taco Bell. Just
chap?
cut it.
Somebody said that was a celebratory snack, not a cheat day.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Somebody said, what is it? Okay, so when I'm on my best, my calories, I have these like, I'll either make my own food where I can kind of like watch the shit I put in it, or there's these frozen dinners I've been getting, and they are like 600 to 800 calories per box. I will have one of those, and I will have a shake, and then I will have like a banana. So I'm coming in somewhere south of 1200 a day. That's when I'm on my absolute A game. If I'm not on my A game, I just try to be below 1800.
I have found that drinking a lot of water. So I drink like this cucumber lemon water that I make at home because apparently lemon water is really good for like just burning fat in general. And cucumber is just like has other shit for it.
Cinna
I
was
just
telling
like
us
to taste
about
the cucumber.
lemon water the other day. I think Dotto and I are making fun of her.
Nah, well, I'm here to say that she's spitting whatever.
Well, not for the lemon water, but because she made it sound like she had a regular like plastic. She made it sound like she had a bottle of water, and she had crammed a lemon in it, and we were laughing at that.
That's
but
what I
she,
did.
But she had like a legit bottle of water, not like one of these.
Hey, no. I said water bottle, and Thunder and Dotto.
We're both
Thunder
cracking up.
Dotto, they made it sound like I was using a plastic water bottle, which, by the way, I've also done before. Thank you. But two.
You crammed a lemon in this?
Yeah, I didn't have anything else, so I sliced up a lemon piece and I crammed it in there,
Okay.
and it worked.
Well, that's what we were laughing at.
But the thing is that I have my regular Twitch bottle that I was using. So I said water bottle, and Dotto and Thunder instantly assumed plastic water bottle. What was I supposed to say? Canteen? No.
Yeah, we would have made fun of you for that too.
Yeah, if I would have said canteen, you guys would have roasted me like I'm going on a fucking desert exhibition.
Yeah, what do you do on the
or
Oregon
something.
Trail anyway?
Yeah, dude, I'm on the fucking Oregon Trail with my canteen. What was I supposed to say? Water bottle, but they assumed wrong. That's on them. I take no responsibility in that.
Nah,
Gabriel said you had a Dasani water bottle. Cinna?
I'm sorry, Cinna.
Okay, no, hold on. Can I explain?
What are you
I
drinking?
said
Sand
it-
from the Sahara Desert? What are you
No,
like?
No.
I'll let you.
No, they gave me that water bottle because I ordered food. This was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I ordered food and they gave me that water, even though that's not the one that I thought that they had. To which
I would
I
have gave
told,
it back.
no, I told Chad once it got delivered, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna throw this away, and it's all I had, so I'm just gonna drink this.
Nope,
Because
that would
I
have
was
been
like,
Nova's water. 1 second in, that would have been Nova's water. Anyway.
Yeah, right. I should have
Here you go.
ordered it.
Here you go, big head. Here's your thirsty.
I don't willingly like Dasani at all. It was just that I had it, dude.
Yeah, you would have woke up and Nova would have had both paws over a pillow over your head, like, why did you give me the Dasani? But like, that would have been Nova's water for him.
Why am I still thirsty?
Chat, you guys ever drank a whole bottle of Dasani and been more thirsty the second it was gone?
Yes. In movie theaters, I remember I learned my lesson that day. Also, somebody tried to tell me that Fiji water was just normal tap. And I kind of
Fiji
looked at
water
them,
really good.
and I was just like, right, here's the thing, right? If you drink a lot of water, you know that water, different brands of water, have different tastes when it reaches certain temperatures. Now, lukewarm Fiji water tastes good still. Have you ever had just even cold tap water? You can tell the difference.
I saw Critical did 2 different videos where they did a water taste test. And on the first one, they like put everything in, like, this is the best water, this is the worst water, this is all facts. And then when they did it again with the same waters, they got them all fucked up. Like, they were all different from before, how they felt about them. I don't know, I thought that was weird. I can't taste the difference in any waters at all. They're definitely different. Like, don't be drinking Arrowhead out here.
Yeah,
Or
no,
Dasani.
they are, like, Dasani is not, it's not good water. That's what I'm saying. My chat was giving me shit. I was like, you're giving me shit as if this is my water of choice. I just felt bad wasting it. I was like, I'm not gonna throw this away, man. I might as well just drink it and then, you know, get regular water
It's,
after.
Like, I wouldn't say Dasani tastes great, but it's not the taste. I'm pretty sure they just put salt in it. I'm pretty sure you're just more thirsty when you finish drinking it.
Yeah, they do that to be able to get you to buy more.
That's why when you go out to eat and stuff like that, like movie theaters, the popcorn is already salty. That's why they only have Dasani water. Because you're like, oh, I'm gonna drink this water for the salty popcorn. It'll help. Nope.
Kroger purified water is fine. That's also good. I love Kroger's. I don't know if you're a huge Kroger fan, Rose, but I have a little members card and everything like that. I was just there today, and I just love.
Not to flex on your bitch ass or anything, but
No. The members card is really easy. It's just like basically like if you go to any Food Lion or anything like that, you put in your number and you just get like coupons. But, like, I genuinely really love like Kroger's. I think they just make me feel very normal and comfortable. I don't know why. I love grocery stores, but especially Kroger's. I think they're just great. That's not a flex chat. I don't pay to have that members card. It's just I just literally one day I went up to the register. They said put in your number, and I did.
Yeah, they just kind of give it to you.
Someone gives me Dasani. I'm watering my plants. You ever want to watch a flower unbloom like live? Just do that.
I feel you remember that episode of Family Guy where they poured the Red Bull in the flower, and it kind of like just like tore itself out of the ground and just started like running around and jacking people's cars and shit. I feel like if you give a plant Dasani water, it might throw hands with you.
What?
Yeah, yeah, that plant actually might get pretty pissed.
I would be fucking angry. Like, are you dead ass?
And honestly, it'd be pretty based if the plant did get pissed. I'd be like,
I'd
yeah, I understand.
I'd help it. I'd turn full vegan at that moment just to beat your ass. And then revert back.
Then what Family Guy clip were we laughing at? That Dotto linked it to us, I think, the other day. I don't remember.
Fuck, dude. I don't know.
I'm gone. It was before I linked the Let Her Go clip, which also makes me laugh.
When he fell down the stairs.
Okay. What was that in reference to?
Because, was it me or him that was saying something about if we definitely went down these stairs? Oh, we gave a hypothetical about would you want to fall down well, you could get $1 million or something, but every year you had to go to this thing.
Oh yeah, like that.
You had to fall down these stairs.
The longest staircase or some shit. Yeah, I remember that now.
The hypothetical
I heard
you gave
say
him?
that today.
It was a very funny hypothetical.
My friend asked me something similar. He was like, "Would you, for $1 billion, fall down 1 billion like flights of like a flight of stairs, like 1 billion steps, but you live, you're just like fucked up?"
Yeah. Can I ask you a question? I don't want to make this weird, right?
Okay.
But do you know what vor is?
Unfortunately.
I literally mouthed in my chat, it's about to get weird. I didn't know what you were going to say, but I knew it was about to get weird.
I do know what it is.
Okay, the reason why I bring this up is because this has been a joke between Thunder, Dotto, and I for a while, but it started with Dotto and I because Dotto taught me what vor was, and that was very disturbing in my life. And unfortunately now I can't unlearn it. And so Dotto robbed me of that innocence.
And Dotto, because... To be fair, Cinna didn't know what Rule 34 was one night. Dotto and I kind of had to introduce her so that she figured out what like Rule 34 Bose speakers and shit, right?
They both taught me in it, these things. So,
but
I do know what vor is.
So a couple days later, because Dotto's like, "No, Cinna, you're weird for not knowing what vor is. Most of the internet knows what vor is." A couple days later, the three of us sort of called together, and I don't remember how it somehow casually got brought up, and then Dotto said it. Dotto just threw it into conversation. He just threw it out there.
He wanted to know, yeah.
And like. I heard the word and I was like, don't know what that is. And a couple sentences went by and I'm like, yeah, Dotto, but also could you explain to me what the fuck vor is? And he goes, oh no. Like,
yeah, because the thing is like I didn't know, and I want you to know it was just Dotto and I on a call. I think it was late because we had ended stream late. It was just him and I on a call at like 1:30 in the morning. And Dotto, after telling me this, like the whole time he kept talking about how Majin Buu got swallowed by Vegeta.
SDO3, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you.
Going, yeah, it's just so gross.
Weird combo to sub during, but I'm not judging.
Like, why is he emphasizing how gross this scene is to me? Like, it was a weird thing for him to fixate on, right? So I finally asked him. That's when he told me that was vor. Then he explains vor to me, to which I am not only disgusted, but I'm just making jokes left and right. Dotto and I about laughed till we could not breathe that night. But at the end of that conversation, he swore that everyone knows this, and he was shocked that I didn't. And I said, no, dude, I feel like I'm pretty well versed on the internet and I don't know what that is. And he goes, Thunder would definitely know because Thunder is on the internet. Thunder knew what Rule 34 was. He would know. And I said,
And I am on the
sure.
internet a fair bit. Like,
right, maybe. But then Thunder did not even know. So I'm like, okay, well then I'm not crazy.
then we get to make fun of him for being a freak for a while, which is hilarious.
Dotto swore up and down that he was not a freak and that Thunder knew. And then when Thunder said he didn't know, I said, oh, Dotto, so go ahead and explain yourself. Cause he is, dude.
I think you guys asked Dion later too, and Dion didn't know.
Yeah, I don't think Dion knew, but I think like a lot of chat knew.
Yeah, that one didn't aid us very well.
Yeah, I can't really say that really helped in any way.
Chat, they know about Dotto's romance choice in Sonic. We don't have to go over that one again.
Yeah, I do know about that.
We've made our stance on how we feel about Dotto's romance choices in Sonic.
Yeah, I do.
Dotto truly is an interesting place in all of our hearts, and I use that word interesting instead of special, because he is a very interesting place in my heart, and a lot of concerns there as well, but that is why I care for him as a friend. Did you guys also know, by the way, there's a flamin' hot Cool Ranch taco from Taco Bell now?
Sounds
No, to try it.
Yeah,
like it counters itself a bit.
Flamin' hot Cool Ranch. I'm gonna let you know.
You know what? I'm waiting for this in a food review. I trust your judgment.
I will let you know. I
Cinna's
still want to
never
get
let
this
me sure.
crispy cantina taco, but like I feel like it's probably not a good idea.
I'm really happy I never tried the chicken wing. Because apparently folks were like getting fucked up by the Taco Bell chicken wing.
Yeah, so were they really? I kind of want to try it, man, because like it's there. You know what I mean?
Brotherly,
Dude,
what the fuck are you talking about?
When McDonald's did wings for the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I used to work at McDonald's when they used to do that. Dude, those wings were actually kind of fire. They were good.
One thing that still brings me pain is the chicken wrap that they got rid of at McDonald's.
Cinna, what was the policy on stealing all of the things to win $1 million when McDonald's would do the Monopoly thing?
Never really paid attention to the Monopoly rules or the policies because half the time I just stole the food. And that's pretty much all I was there for. So, allegedly. I allegedly
fucks with it.
Brotherly, I'm sure you're memeing, but Dotto is a homie. He'll do some goober shit every now and again, but Dotto's not like that. No, I always wondered, like, how does anybody ever actually win the McDonald's Monopoly shit? Like, you just... Well, wouldn't the employees just steal it till they had the million? You get a hold of Boardwalk and you're good.
Felt that. Speaking of which, sure would be nice if Monopoly would run normally.
Thank you, a bustle for 45 months.
You want to play Monopoly? Are you playing online Monopoly?
I haven't played a full game of online Monopoly without it breaking in.
Okay, but it's the weird idea that you're seeking that out. That
I only said it because I'm a TT high and Thunder brought it up.
Okay,
that is a loaded question.
Well, I brought up McDonald's Monopoly where you pull this shit off.
Well, because, dude, like, it's one thing to play online Uno. It's another thing to open a long-ass online game of Monopoly, bro. Monopoly goes for fucking hours, dude.
But we've been talking for, like, what, 3-4 hours? That's basically a game.
That is crazy. I could never.
Okay,
I don't have the attention span, though, that's why.
I think Monopoly works the way that I do it really well. Okay, having experienced it multiple ways now, I think Monopoly works best the way that I do it because I do it with, like, chat. And like if Hom's around, we'll bring him in, or if Martyr's around, we'll bring him in, right? So it's me and then like maybe 2 or 3 of my homies. And then a couple people in chat who can't like actually talk back. So chat kind of just keeps it moving, right? And if we got to discuss, we'll discuss with chat. But like something about that just keeps the flow going. Because if you play Monopoly, like depending on who you play with, some people, and it's just a different way to play, it's not necessarily right or wrong, will just negotiate every turn forever. And like that makes the game take 30 years, which is not my cup of tea of like, it's just not how I'm conditioned because I've been playing Monopoly the way I've been playing it for so long, off and on. So I like when we occasionally bust out Monopoly here, I like how we bust it out. That's all I'm saying. Where it's like, it'll be me, it'll be 1 to 3 other friends, and then chat fills in the gaps, and then we just kind of, we'll just vibe and talk about whatever while Monopoly happens in the background.
Right.
Keep it a fat stack. I've never finished an actual board game.
Full game.
Yeah, like about halfway through, I start cheating. Yeah, like somebody looks away, and all of a sudden I have like 7 $500 bills in my pocket.
That was real. I don't know what I expected you to say there, but that was very funny that you said that.
It's just like, look, Rick, I'm just gonna start taking money. Can't do that in online Monopoly, but online Monopoly runs quicker.
That decides the deals. I feel like that would take 30 years. You would have to run a poll every time a deal went up. It'd be funny, but it would take 30 years.
Take forever.
There'd have to be like a reward for it, like every, I don't know, like if a streamer was doing like every 10 subs or some shit.
It's Monopoly Subathon.
The chat would get to negotiate for them. I don't know.
Monopoly Subathon sounds miserable.
My god.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. I would actually hate my life at the end of that.
Subathons in general just sound miserable.
I remember
That's why I'm never gonna do one.
I remember we were watching you guys play Monopoly, and was it because it was you and Rhyme that were in a Monopoly game, which you guys were having fun too.
Yeah.
But Dotto and I would leave, and then I think we were on call because we had done something. We had played a game that stream, I think, or something. And then we kept checking in on you guys, and you guys were still playing. And I was like,
I got
crap,
kind of dicked because I didn't get any property in the first couple turns. So these guys are negotiating like every round, and they have enough money where they don't need money, so I'm irrelevant. And they're negotiating for property, which I don't have. So there would be a lot of times where, like, if it was the turn after me and people started negotiating, I'm like, I'm gonna go lay down for a minute, because I can go lay down for like 10, 20 minutes, come back, and then it's almost my turn again. And then I actually made a run near the end and popped off a little bit. I didn't win, but I made a run near the end, popped off a little bit. But yeah, it's like I got really dicked in that game.
Actually, no, the day that happened, now that I remember, is the day that that I thought that Dotto and I thought that my car got stolen because it got towed. That was one of the first times I ever sat on a call with him for more than 20 minutes. And we were on call, just us watching you guys play Monopoly and going, they're still going the whole time. And playing Minecraft, that's all we did.
I think that Monopoly game lasted, it felt like it lasted upwards of like 4 or 5 hours. The ones that I do with chat are usually 3 or less.
Yeah.
Like they cap.
That one was a long one. Chat, I'm not doing a subathon.
Then it would do a Domathon.
No, I wouldn't do that either.
Shut the fuck up.
No, that's an ongoing joke. That's an old joke.
No, I don't. Just shut up.
You missed that, dude. You missed it. Dotto's doing a Domathon where when they sub to him, he's gonna be like really mean to his chat, dude.
Oh, brother.
Speaking of Dotto being a freak, did you link me this test yet?
Oh yeah.
Did Dotto take the BDSM
have you taken
test?
Yeah.
I've already missed the wave, but
okay, wait. So Dotto has. Oh my god. Okay, I typed in BDSM. I didn't type in BDSM test. I typed in BDSM, and a bunch of porn sites came up. That's not what
No, pausers.
Okay. So Dotto and I were talking on stream the other night, and he had not taken it, but it came up because of we were talking about the Domathon. And when it came up, I was saying that I don't really take these like get to know yourself tests, right? But this was one that I took where I actually learned something about myself. Because I was like, oh, I didn't know that was a subdivision of this, and it made things make more sense in my head, I guess.
Tends to do that, yeah.
Right. Here, I'll drop it in the general chat so you can take it.
Let me. I've already taken this test 3 times.
Thunder.
I could just show you mine.
I'm not doing it on stream because apparently the long version takes a minute. But
the long version probably takes like max 8 to 10 minutes. Like it's really not that long. But I would never answer it on stream.
I'm not showing it on stream. That's for fun. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, good. The long one really does not take that long. It's maybe max 5 to 8 minutes. Dotto's just impatient.
Give me a second.
He got halfway through it in like 3 minutes, and then he refreshed his page and it fucked it up.
Oh.
So that's on him. It is very funny though, because I didn't expect him to take it on stream. So he had me just talking to his chat while he took it, and then he outwardly told his chat what he got, which I was like, that is so bold. I was like,
well, he gave him a nugget from what I understand, right? Like.
No, he told them the top 2. But what was crazier was he told them the second one first, which was vanilla. And his whole chat roasted him. And I thought that shit was so funny. He said his second top one was vanilla. His whole chat started roasting him. And I was like, yeah, honestly, I don't know what you thought that you were going to get out of saying that.
So
then his first one was Dom, though. So then he covered it back up. He was good.
Okay, so this one was the one I took like 2-3 years ago, and the next one is the one that I took like a couple months ago.
Oh, HomBKE evolving.
Yeah, I've. You're not the first people to ask me to take this test.
You're evolving like a Pokemon, dude.
Yeah. Although I will say, Switch is forever gonna be 100%.
Why they? Never mind.
Huh?
It's not a you question. It was the test phrasing question on answer 2. But never mind.
Yeah, I want you to know. So what was crazy was there was one thing that I thought like I qualified under, you know, and I was like, yeah, this makes sense. And then when I took the test, because one of my friends told me to take it, I realized that I was wrong. Like I always thought I was this one thing for a long time, and when I read the thing, I go, oh no, I am definitely way more this than I am the other thing at all. And then that just made sense because I didn't really know a lot of this stuff. Like these words, I don't know. So
Yeah, especially the on that first one, that second word, definitely thought I got called a slur.
That's what I was pointing at. Yeah.
Yeah. What's funny is you say that you thought you got called a slur. Dotto DMs me that night and goes, "What is this one?" And I said, "I actually don't know." So I'm gonna Google it right now because
it's like Scooby-Doo went AWOL, essentially.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants to log in? That's the first thing they ask. Is like, do you want to log in?
Who has an account?
I don't want an account here. Leave me alone.
Who has an account?
Somebody said, "All right, looked it up, not taking the test." Okay, you can take it. I would just be advised it is kind of inappropriate. So just only if you're over 18 would I recommend taking it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not linking it.
Right. Yeah. But it's a very interesting test. It tells you a lot of genuinely, like I said, I don't really listen to these online tests. I think they're pretty dumb. This one is purely obviously based just directly off your answers.
Yeah, like it's based off of your answers and your taste.
Yeah, like I said, Miles, if you are not 18, do not take it. And just, know that is a thing.
I'm just happy to see that, hold on, I can say which one's vanilla. I feel like the older I get, the higher the vanilla number went, because, like...
My Discord, do not link it in my Discord.
22,
well, I mean,
18%.
Yeah, probably don't link it in my Discord.
And now me at 25.
They'll come for my partnership if shit gets weird.
Vanilla.
Okay. You know what is funny? I can sort this chat. This stays here. If you bring it up in my chat, I'll ban you.
I love this shit. You're so much more relaxed saying shit in other people's streams.
Yeah, it's always easier to do it on other people's streams instead of mine.
What you mean with me? A lot of people say that about me. They always say when they when they hear me in other people's streams, I'm way more relaxed and like bantery than I am in my own stream, which is true. I feel like I don't have to control my chat as much.
Okay. I just got a question where it's definitely just gonna assume that I'm not monogamous at all. I fucking Dotto talk about that one. Yeah, that makes me laugh my ass off.
Answered the short test question, and it asked him if he would ever. He talked about this on stream. It asked him if he would ever be willing to have a threesome. To which Dotto said yes, because it wasn't a big deal. Like sure. And the test told Dotto that he is not monogamous, and he goes, "What?" But he took the short version though, and that's why.
You have to take the long version to get like the best results.
Mm-hmm. So what was really funny though is Dotto asked me, at what place was my vanilla? Because his was number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to go down the list. I didn't tell him all of mine. I only went down to a certain number, and I said it is several ways down the list. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not like all the way in the red, but it's like in the midsection, right, in the orange. And I laughed because Dotto getting that in second was just a very funny thing.
It makes so much sense though.
It was very funny, dude. That was hilarious.
Damn, she just like me for real. She just like me.
Chad, I'm 15% of the way in.
Oh, did you get your result already?
No, I'm 15% in.
Oh.
I started.
So, Cinna, where did you end up getting my number 1?
Hold on. Let me look at your number 1. For the first one, well, I guess yeah, the first one.
So they're both the same.
Okay, so don't say you're number 1.
I won't.
That's what I always thought I was.
Mm-hmm.
Because that made sense. But then I want you, I'll show you.
Okay.
But I'm gonna delete it very fast. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Look at my number 1.
I can see it.
Okay, I deleted it.
Nah, I've learned too much.
Okay, listen. That that made sense to me because I always thought your number one was my number one. And I was like, yeah, okay, I can see where I would, when I can't say everything. So, anyways, anyways, but then I did the test. That one came up and I said, huh? Read it and I said, oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. This is very invasive, by the way, Thunder. So you don't have to send yours. Because that was something I said to Dotto, is I said I was really surprised he said his in front of chat. Because like that just
I'm not telling chat shit about me. No, don't get me wrong.
You tell us.
Yeah, you guys, like, I'd probably throw a DM to or something, unless I'm an actual freak, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. I like how we all sent ours and then deleted it.
Cinna deleted hers and it made me self-conscious, so I deleted mine.
I'm DMing you guys. I'm not leaving it in there. There's no way.
You didn't have to delete yours. It's just okay. Like even like Dotto told me his, and I said I want you to know this elevates our friendship to an extent because I do know a lot about you right now based off of your responses, which is very funny.
Your number one, I had a feeling it was that based off of a conversation me and you had months ago.
I don't remember what that conversation is. I don't want to know.
I'm not gonna say it.
Don't tell me.
At least not to them.
Don't tell me, but that's funny if you could assume that because that was what's funnier is the only reason I have the screenshot is because when all of my friends did it that I was friends with earlier this year, we took it and then we sent it in the group. And one of my friends who's known me for a while, the minute he saw mine, he goes, I knew it. That makes sense. And I was like, okay, that does not make sense. What do you mean by that? And he's like, okay, sure. And called me out on my bullshit right there. And I was like, all right. Fair enough.
Do that.
Okay, why is this taking me so long?
What do you mean, freak hom?
Listen. We just need M in here. I cannot believe M said nice cock.
She literally went, she was just like, yep, this, that, the third. And I was like, wow, didn't know I needed something more than I did today.
She really did just say nice.
I'm back. What are they doing? We're having Bible study right now, Cosmic. How you doing?
Yeah. Now, I will say it was definitely your comment at first that definitely made me chuckle. The oh my god definitely was like, well, at least it wasn't a laugh.
I just wish you could have heard it on that call, and I wish it was live because it was genuinely so funny. And even it wasn't even funny because like in any way it was funny laughing at you. I was laughing at the fact that it caught me off guard. And I was just like, go home. But then I laughed because I was on a call with Dotto and me having that reaction, I had to say what I was looking at.
Yeah.
And then once that came up, it was even better because I was just like, dude, what did Dotto say? Dotto said he's out here like I was gonna tweet something underneath like, dude, there's people's girlfriends on this app or whatever. and I was like, no, I'm not gonna tweet that, but it's just very funny.
I definitely was like, I remember Cinna at one point said, yeah, if I see like porn or something on the timeline, I'm just gonna mute you or something. And I was like, yeah, bro, I'm probably unfollowed that instant. I haven't seen a Cinna tweet in a while.
No, you did not, dude. You were not getting unfollowed that because you are a good friend of mine. So it's different if you post something like that. Even if you did post something that inappropriate, I don't really think I would care that much. Because I genuinely don't. It's only when like I follow people who like art and then they start reposting like straight up furry porn or something. I just can't risk that on my stream because I open Twitter I don't scroll my timeline on stream, but in the event I ever open something by accident, I don't want to do that.
Uncharted movie's probably going to be mid, but like upper mid, Rumpel. Looking forward to it. Hope it's good.
My Takis thirst. Yeah, I need my Takis, dude. You still going, Thunder?
45%.
Proud of you, sweetie.
You've got this, dude.
I realized I was always gonna be a part of like a girlfriend group the moment they offered me a Taki.
I'll offer you Takis, dude.
Yo, you know what? I fucking appreciate it.
I got you. Have a good night, Scooter.
Bye, Scooter.
Good night, Cat.
Later, Scoots.
Cinna might be the most foul person I've seen on Twitch in a minute.
Why?
What do you mean by that?
How do you mean by that?
You know Dotto's running around on Twitch, right?
By that.
Yeah. Dotto's out here dominant.
Dotto's on Twitch. Oh, he did. I thought about that compliment from Bro, I don't know what to tell you, dude.
No, that shit definitely made me. She was just like,
Oh,
yeah,
what
I'm
is-
knocking off cobwebs. And I was like, all I thought about was that scene in Scary Movie 1.
Wait, what's funny is remember how I said that Rhyme jumped into chat at the wrong time?
Yeah.
Rhyme texted me a Amazon thing for a cobweb duster, which I didn't get. So, because I saw it 25 minutes later, to which then I responded, "Why did you just send me a duster?" And then I said, "Oh, never mind. I just realized."
Fidel texted me. It was just like, you posted cock? And I was like, well, to be fair, I posted print. It's not a dick pic, you know? I was like, hey, look, man, I wasn't gonna. If the day I post full meat on the timeline is the day I start advertising in OnlyFans.
Full meat.
Some of these questions are fucking flooring me.
No, Thunder, that is literally okay. You sound just like Dotto did when he was taking this on live, and he goes, "Some of these questions, oh my god."
It's the
And then
it's not even what they're asking, it's the wording to me that's just like, I don't know.
that's what he said too. That's what he said
Okay,
too, dude.
chat, I'll read this one question out to you, okay? It says, I have plenty of sexual fantasies which would at the very least be unethical to execute.
Absolutely. Hell no.
What a weird fucking way to say you're about to do some fucked up shit. Like,
Yeah.
My man said,
shit.
I'm on a farm, no one's looking.
Yeah.
That's all I heard from him.
This test is wild, dude. It is wild. It is wild.
Marcos, did you switch?
Is
Is that you? Did you name change or you somebody else?
Those questions are like, yeah.
At
Yeah,
the very
anyways,
least.
This is a very if you ever do and you're over the age of 18, want to like genuinely learn something about like your preferences, if you feel like you don't know a lot, I think it is just a fun test to take that will teach you a little bit more. I don't say that about a lot of these dumbass online quizzes, but this was one that I've heard like considerably good feedback on. And it is a .org website, by the way. So they fact check.
Phoebe did this on stream once.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah, she did that, and she did like another test where it's just like, have you ever done this, that, and the third? You ever cheat on a spouse? You ever done
the
this?
innocence test.
Oh, yeah, Mark Leo, that makes
The
sense.
innocence test?
Yeah, she
It's
did
like
the
100
innocence
questions.
test live, and she was answering, and I was like, yo, you bold. Some of these I would just take to the grave.
Yeah, dude, the innocence test I took, I would never. You know what was crazy? Was I think my score on the innocence
Yeah,
test
Tony, I think it was
was
43.
47, right? Which I thought was low. Right?
Nope.
But then everyone else took it, and other people's, the rice purity test, and other people's that around my friend group were like 13. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, that is so crazy.
I was in the 20s, I think. That's just because me in my youth was a wild lad. But me now have definitely, I don't know, I think the older I got, the more I'm just like, I don't got the energy for this shit, bro. I could do it, but that's...
I could,
all
but I
that.
won't. Yeah,
I just won't. Like, literally, it's just like, telling people no has been the greatest, like, improvement in my life.
See, allegedly, you say me a freak for that. 47 is high on that test because that test asks you also basic questions like, have you ever like kissed somebody? Like basic questions. But but that if you get a 47, you're pretty up there in comparison to some of them. Like I said, one of my friends also got a 7. That was very funny. He got a 7.
You get a 7. I'm looking at you. I was like, some of those questions are, have you ever done drugs?
One of those questions are, have you ever like attempted to like rob something, or like some of them are actual crimes. And he got a 7, and I said, really hope that like the 7 that you got are like crimes that you did not commit, right?
Yeah,
It's like what?
Like, hey man, ever do a little cocaine? No. How did you get a 0?
Yeah, dude. People got 2s, and you're looking at them. You're like, what 2 have you not done on this list?
Yeah,
like
never kissed nobody.
I need to know. Yeah.
I'd start like, bro, you can't come over no more.
Yeah, Fluffy said one of them is literally, have you done sexual acts with an animal? Like, yeah, like
What the
you
fuck?
can't.
That better be one of the 2 that you didn't get.
Yeah, like if you have only 7 points, that better be within those 7. Because if it's not,
you're just a freak, but not a freak.
right? No, there's a difference between being freaky and being a freak. We don't kink shame here, but there are certain things you just do not do, and that is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I knew a guy who had a 9 on that test my sophomore year of high school. Yeah, that's wild.
I'm glad you say you knew,
Yep.
not I know the guy.
How much? How many drugs did his parents do? That's my question.
How many of the drugs?
That is so wild. Somebody said I was in the 20s. That's where most people went. It was in the 20s.
I was. Why would you yawn? Look what you did to me.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
You really
I'm
fucked
so
him up out here.
It also doesn't help that I'm working on 4 hours of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I set an alarm
Not a
for a
place-
project.
I want you guys to know I told everyone about my first-person Animal Crossing thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody really cared. A few people cared.
I like the idea
Fluffy.
of playing hide and seek at BB's again, but in first person.
You can't. So the only downside with it is you move very slow because you're walking with the camera outside. So you can't run.
Oh my god, Cinna. Hear me out. We get Rhyme or someone to dress up as like blue, right? Like all blue, maybe
Yeah.
like a puppet perhaps. And then we recreate a scene that we saw in a movie in a video clip once.
Okay, so you know what's funny is I didn't want to say this, Thunder, but I realized that this opens up a world of bits that we can do and record offline and tweet out. And I was going to talk to everyone about this once I announced.
Cooch, I think it's 40.
Thing, because I've been walking around my town doing some wild shit with this camera, getting some cool angles.